Good morning. I am up early, getting the day started, getting my grind on. I got that grind set going on, doing something that I don't normally do. I recently went and got prints made, and so I'm spending my morning cutting prints, which is my least favorite thing to do in this line of work. I hate dealing with prints, and I think part of the reason that I don't like dealing with prints is because I've never had that much luck with them. I would get prints made, and then the people that say, oh, you should get prints made, I post up that, hey, prints are made, and nobody comes back to buy. But I lucked out on this go round. Most of these have sold before they even got off the press. So now I just got to cut them and get them sent out in the mail, which is a blessing. A real blessing. So one of the reasons that I flippin' hate working with prints is because we don't have a good print shop around where I live. I just realized while I was cutting this that these particular prints are supposed to be 10 by 10. They're 8.5 by 8.5. And on top of that, they cut the edges off. I honestly don't know why I didn't realize that before I left the shop. So I was so flustered. Because the people behind that counter, it took 3 people to get these prints made, and none of them seemed to understand what was going on. Which I don't know anything about printers whatsoever, and I had to coach the guy who was putting in the information on what setting the printer had to be on for the size of paper that we were printing on, and I'm upset because I've got people waiting on these. So that's really cool. I need to find a better print shop, like, soon. Anyway, looks like I gotta send out some messages letting people know that their orders are going to be delayed, which is super fun. Let's find something else productive to do today. I guess I can just take and cut up the rest of what I have here and use them as thank you cards for people who do purchase and all that. So I gotta find a silver lining somewhere, right? This sucks because the print shop's not gonna be open by the time I have to go to work. So I guess I can go in after work, but I've just had a handful of disappointing days recently. It's been close to a week. I haven't heard anything back from my HIDA scan where they checked my gallbladder. I haven't heard anything back on that. There's that. I've just realized recently that I have put on a lot of weight. I'm getting jiggly. I don't like that. I was running the other day and I pulled something in my foot. It was like the tendon in my foot there's even a lump on the tendon that runs right down the middle of your foot. Like, there's a lump on my tendon from right after I pulled it, and so it's been really hard to go for runs to try to get my jiggle to go away. I've started to notice that I'm getting a little stressed and anxious, and I recently did this piece called the persistence of anxiety, and my anxiety levels haven't been to the extreme yet, but I'm trying to keep that from happening because I've had a handful of good weeks. I dare I say months, but as the painting depicts, it's it persists and just keeps closing back in. What can you do though, right? Actually, there's an answer to that. I could go see a therapist. Alrighty. Handful of thank you card prints ready to go. I do have other prints here that turned out alright, so it's not a complete loss. It's just, the print shop is 20 minutes away, and who wants to do that? I guess it doesn't matter that much. I have to go to the post office today anyway. Finished up this commission which you can watch the progress on in this video right here. And I just realized that I don't have the correct size mailing envelopes to send this, nor do I have tape to Frankenstein one together. It's gonna be one of those days, folks. I'm kind of scared to see what my actual like work day at my day job is going to be like now. Okay, luckily Dollar General was open, so I've got tape, and I was even able to pick up some bigger envelopes, so that's fun. Now the thing about shipping is that these envelopes are cheap to send, but you still got to make sure that the product is protected, because this isn't protecting anything at all. Got to take and sandwich together some cardboard over the top of our artwork. We'll sandwich the artwork in between the cardboard, and then it'll be somewhat safe. Unless you're sending it to Texas or Vermont. Texas and Vermont, it never fails. Every time I send something to Texas or Vermont, it gets bent. So if you're ever shipping artwork anywhere in Texas or anywhere in Vermont, just be sure to put like extra cardboard in the package, because I don't know what it is about those postal services in those particular states, but they really, like, they've got a vendetta or something against artists, because they will just, if there's a mailbox, they're going to make the package fit in the mailbox. Doesn't matter what's inside. You mark it as fragile or do not bend, you're just inviting them to bend and break whatever you have in that package. Well, I didn't even get half of what I wanted to get done this morning, so that's a bummer. Nah, you know what though? It's okay. It's all right. This isn't a race. We can only do what we can do, and it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna make it a good day. It's all about your mindset, people. I am thankful for this. I've started messing around with Reels more on Instagram, because like right when my Instagram started growing, all of a sudden it just stopped, and I didn't know why, because I'm like, you know, this is the stuff that I normally post. I don't know why all of a sudden it's just not getting any traction. Well, it was because Reels came out, and that was their, you know, focus more on pushing Reels and things like that. So I stayed away from posting Reels for a long time, but I've recently got into it, and I've seen more growth. So hey, that's good. Past couple videos been doing all right. I'm going to be trying to do at least a reel a day on Instagram, just to kind of get myself into the algorithm. From what I understand on Instagram, on Instagram, that's how it works. TikTok, I have no idea. I don't know. I've never been able to get any traction on TikTok whatsoever. I barely use it. I forget that it even exists anymore, just because it's like, it's pointless. And I've heard other artists say this too, that like they are not pushing art anymore. Craft stuff they push, but not art. So that's just what I've heard through the grapevine from, you know, artists that were doing really well on TikTok. They've seen quite the dip in interaction. Anyway, I'm on my way into town. I'm gonna put in 8 hours at the day job today, managing my little ducklings. After that, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get those prints taken care of. Yeah. After a full day of work, and then going to the print shop and waiting around for like a solid 40 minutes for this to get done correctly, we've got the prints. We've got the messed up prints. They're fixed. I can go home now and cut them down to size and get them sent out to the people that ordered them. Shalom. It's officially the next day. I'm just checking out these prints. They did do it right this time. They didn't come out all stupid and cut off like the last ones did. So that's good. I'm going to go ahead and cut up the rest of these and go about my day. I woke up pretty dang motivated. Got a bunch of reels filmed early this morning. And yeah, it's a stark contrast to yesterday, actually, as I was not feeling like that yesterday. So it's good. It's good. I'm gonna get a lot of stuff done. All right. I think that's it. I don't have anything interesting going on today. So I gotta run and get a battery for my lawnmower and do housework. Honestly, that's mostly what my day. I gotta get my next video uploaded to YouTube, and that's about it. Anyway, I'm kind of bummed out because I was supposed to be getting an Xbox Series X today, but it got delayed. So I just hope that doesn't mean it's delayed for like the next 6 months, because that would stink. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Well, I've talked enough. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later.